Fifth grade LASS kiddos, it's time for another short tutorial. This one's on how to find subjects and predicates in a sentence. Let's start with some definitions. We'll go with simple subject. The simple subject tells you who or what the sentence is about. And the cool thing about it is only two parts of speech can ever serve as the simple subject. The simple subject is always going to be a noun or a pronoun, and it tells you who or what the sentence is about. Your simple predicate we mark with a V. The predicate is simply the verb or verbs that goes with the simple subject. Complete subject confuses some of you. The complete subject is at least the simple subject, meaning it includes the simple subject, but it might have some other stuff in there too. The complete subject is the simple subject plus any modifiers it might have. You're going to see some examples of this shortly, but modifiers are just words that tell you more about this word and are separate from it. And finally, the complete predicate, similar. It includes the simple predicate, but then it might have some more words in there too. The complete predicate is the simple predicate plus any modifiers. Now, it might be helpful to put modifiers in parentheses because not every sentence is always going to have these. So, simple subject, who or what the sentence is about. It's going to be a noun or pronoun. The simple predicate is the verb or verbs that goes with your simple subject. The complete subject is the simple subject at least, plus any modifiers you might also have along with it. And the complete predicate is at least your simple predicate, plus any other modifiers it might have. Ready to look at some examples? Okay, let's take the sentence, Marco's twin sister danced gracefully across the stage. This is a simple sentence. We have one clause, meaning we're only going to have one subject and one predicate. Let's start with simple. Why don't we mark any nouns or pronouns we see to narrow down who this might be about if you're having trouble with that. Marco is a proper noun, but it's also showing possession, so it's a possessive proper noun. Sister, that's a common noun. See any others? Stage. Stage is a common noun. Now ask yourself, who is this sentence about? Is it about Marco's? Is it about sister or stage? If you said sister, you're absolutely right. It's about his twin sister. So we're going to mark her as the simple subject. Let's go look for the verb real quick. Do we see any? Yeah, the only one is danced. That's the only verb there. So the simple predicate must be danced. This sentence is about Marco's sister. And what did his sister do? His sister danced. Let's fill in the gaps. We have to get complete subject. Now, here's our simple subject. We know that complete subject is at least this word, plus any other modifiers it might have. Do we have any other words telling us about his sister? Telling us about sister? Well, yeah, we learned she's a twin sister, and we learned that she's Marco's twin sister. So, we have two modifiers to go along with sister. That's our complete subject. And for predicate, okay, we learned that his twin sister danced. Do we get any other information about how she danced or where she danced? Yes, we do. She danced gracefully across the stage. So we've got our simple subject, complete subject, marked with a single underline, simple predicate, complete predicate, marked with a double. Let's try another. The whole class requested vanilla ice cream, but our teacher gave a test instead. Okay, this is a compound sentence. We have two clauses, so we're going to have two subjects and two predicates. Let's start with the first complete idea, which is right here. The whole class requested vanilla ice cream. Let's look for nouns again, or pronouns. We got a noun here, class, vanilla is an adjective, ice cream is another noun. Okay, ask yourself, is this first half of the sentence about the class, or is it about ice cream? Well, it's about the class. They requested ice cream, but who requested it? The class requested it. It's about what they're doing. So class is going to be our simple subject. And then just ask yourselves, what did they do? Or where is the verb? Are there any verbs here? The only verb is requested. The class requested. That's our simple subject, simple predicate. Let's fill in the gaps. Do we get any other words on this side of the sentence that tell us about class? Of course we do. Which class is it? The whole class. That's our complete subject. It's the simple subject plus any modifiers. And then let's look at this. We have our simple predicate, requested. Did we learn anything else about requested? What they requested? Yes, we do. Ice cream. What kind of ice cream? Vanilla ice cream. Requested vanilla ice cream is our complete predicate. Second half of the sentence. But our teacher gave a test instead. Now, but is a coordinating conjunction, so we leave that out. We don't put that in either half. It's going to be on its own. It's the glue that holds these two ideas together. Our teacher gave a test instead. Well, we have a pronoun. It's possessive. Then we have a noun, and we have another noun. Is this about our? Is it about teacher, or is it about test? You've got to ask yourself. It's about the teacher. Teacher is the one doing the giving. Teacher is the one who gives or gave the test. And where's our verb? I just said it, gave. This part of the sentence is about the teacher and how he or she gave a test. Simple subject, simple predicate, let's fill it in. Which teacher is it? Our teacher. Our is a modifier describing teacher. And gave, do we learn anything else? Yes, we do. Gave a test instead. Take a look at that. Let's try one more. We'll do a question sentence because these can be tough. Did you notice the northern lights in Norway? Now this is one clause. This is a simple sentence, but it's interrogative, so it can be tricky. Let's look for any nouns or pronouns. Did you? Okay, we have a pronoun here, you. The northern lights altogether is one big proper noun, and so is Norway. So ask yourself, who or what is this about? Is it about you? Is it about the northern lights? Or is it about Norway? That's kind of confusing because, I mean, you is the one that's being asked, if you noticed, but the northern lights, they're pretty cool. That's what the topic of this sentence, it seems, and we're talking about Norway. It's not clear. Let's try looking for any verbs. Did, I recognize that as a helping verb. Have, has, had, do, does, did, shall, will, should, and would. If you think of the song in your head, did is in there. And then, what is did helping? Now, because this is a question sentence, the verb that did is helping might not be right next to it. Question sentences are all jumbly. Did you notice? Notice is an action verb. Okay. And then the only other two words in the sentence are an article and a preposition. So we've done our work. Okay. You're right. We know where the simple predicate is. The simple predicate has got to be did notice. Let's write that in above. Because those are our only two verbs. And the simple predicate is just the verb or verbs. So now we ask, who or what did notice? And that's how we find the simple subject. So which of our three pronouns and nouns answers that question? Blank did notice. Well, the answer is obvious. It's you. You did notice. And let's finish it out finally. Okay, do we learn anything else about you? Do we have any modifiers that go with it? Not really. Every other word in the sentence is just telling us about did notice. So you did notice what? Did notice the northern lights. Where did you notice them? In Norway. So there's 3 sentences for you. Hopefully now you're feeling more comfortable with the idea of simple subjects, the noun or pronoun that tells you who or what the sentence is about, simple predicates, which are your verbs, complete subjects, which are simple subjects plus any modifiers they have, and complete predicates, which are simple predicates plus any modifiers they have. Thanks for watching. Bye.